Hello everybody, we've got a Battletech game going on here, and what it is a mission by the Mercenaries / house troops. They're mercs that are...
Too much work now.
Yeah.
I can get a quick synopsis of what the scenario is.
It's changed a wee bit over time. We started out, and then we went independent, but...
So literally what's happened is, the last game there was a tank battle between tank forces and some heavy assault force. The heavy assault force got their asses handed to them by the tanks.
Which are WOB tanks. Word of Blake.
Word of Blake.
Hail, Word of Blake.
Oh, hail, Word of Blake. So this is literally 2 hours after that battle.
Yeah. Continuing.
So basically what they've done is the commander for the mercenary force has decided we're going to counterattack with our light forces because he feels like it has a better chance against the tanks than the assault force. The assault force just didn't have enough speed and vehicles.
Yeah, it doesn't help when it's like a awesome on turn 2 is a pile of rubble because it couldn't move.
Couldn't move. Right.
Ripped to pieces. All right, so our objective as the mercs is we got this down Jenner here, right?
He's in that area.
He's in this area someplace, and a recovery mission is going on, and our job is to help recover it.
We thought the Jenner was destroyed, but it was just a motherboard issue.
Okay, so
it was a chip shortage.
Chip shortage. That's darn Taiwanese stuff. So it broke down, shut down the fusion reactor, and they're getting it reactivated. But over here at the Crossroads is part of the objective to hold by the WOB forces.
This is the MSR.
Right.
2 MSRs crossing. So
Right. Main supply route.
Yeah.
Because if you got individuals that don't know what MSR is, too many military people here. So, all right. So our secondary objective is to control the Crossroads. First objective is recover the vehicle. Now, if we recover it and we find it, do we try to activate it?
The Fenris is carrying an extra pilot with it.
Okay.
And it's a 5/5 pilot.
Oh, so he's just a tech.
Yeah.
Just a tech. We've had games like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
that would make it a
your guys,
victory?
the WOB forces are kind of scattered out in the area, but they are not what you call nice. They have too many skills. These, they have at least 2 to 3 different skill sets, each one of them.
Some don't have any at all, like this guy. He doesn't even have an edge one.
Yeah, okay.
But the guy behind him makes up for it.
Yeah, I know. I was looking
well, it's just like it's like real elite tank forces.
Yeah.
You're gonna have your.
And what we have is like they got 4 Rommel patent tanks with heavy Gauss rifles or Ultra 20 cannons, and then we got 4 Myrmidons and 4 Strikers.
Yep.
So basically a company force of vehicles.
And then there's reinforcements that match that.
Yeah, that will come in what, turn 4 or 5?
They don't come in unless they're destroyed.
Okay.
That's where your communications disruption could come into play.
All right.
You could delay the.
All right. So we just have to go off initiative and figure out what's going on.
Yep.
Turn 1. We'll be back.
Are you going to use your combat?
Okay, turn 1 on the big die. All right, over here, the forces moved up. They kind of reposition themselves. They got a vehicle up on the hill. These guys turned around. And all the follow-on forces over here moved onto the table and moving at Mach speed, trying to keep from getting hit. Everybody that was in range targeted this vehicle up on the hill right here, because he only had a 2 mod. They thought about this one, but he has a 3 mod. Even though some of the shots would have been in medium range against him, he was long range for some of the shots. Mm-hmm. But that one extra pip, they decided to go with the guy up on the hill. So the end result is he took
26 7 to the right side.
Yeah, it's just like the whole side, just bam, bam, bam.
So he purposely did it. He gave you the flank so he could ricochet those shots. You guys just dug it too deep.
yeah, you got it with 2 ER larges or large pulse, an ER, and a ER medium laser. So did some damage to him. There was a other one that hit that was going to be kill the vehicle that you edged it. It's like he got a lucky roll of a 12 and you made him re-roll it. So there, that's the end of turn 1. And we'll be back. All right, turn 2. All right, what we had over here is the Merc force moved up along the flank, come up over here and did some fire on these vehicles. They tore up that one striker pretty good, but didn't get it to the juicy parts. They've both them fired back and tore up this mech right here, got into the internal structure. And then over here, all of these mechs here that could fire, fired on this one vehicle right there, and hit the right and left side pretty hard and a little bit on the front slope, but didn't get through. The right and left side is on that one vehicle that's 113. One hit on either one would be internal, right?
On the tank?
Yeah, I think so.
Right now, but you're shooting at him, yeah. Yeah, he's beat up. He's, well, 50%.
Yeah. The one a large laser would go through, I know that.
One a large laser would kill it.
Yeah, okay. And over here, these guys fired at the Bushwhacker, did like 20 damage. They fired at the Panther and did 20 damage to it from... These guys fired here, and these guys fired over here. So...
Did you get him?
Yeah, he got tore up. He's got internal... he took out a heat sink on him. Which kind of hurts, because now it's just down. But if we get in close with that flamer...
Yep.
Ow. And those Infernos. And let's see, everybody else, that was it. Everybody's either parked and fired, and we're just trying to stay out of range of those Ultra 20 guns. Yeah. Just
They're coming.
yeah, those and then you guys you got the initiative. So we're moving on to turn 3. There we go. Turn 3 on the big white die. We'll be back. Turn 3 was a disaster for the Mercenaries. Over here, the Mercenaries ganged up and beat up destroyed that one striker right there. This mech over here shot the rear deck of that striker and did some damage to it. Then he kicked it,
knocked it down
for some damage, but not enough to really get into the juicy parts on the rear end. Then over here was the bloodbath. The one striker here opened up a can of whoop ass on the Bushwhacker, and it failed its pilot check, enough to do 20, and it fell on his backside.
So it hit with all the
and he got hit by
Yeah,
the
40
blast.
yard meds.
The blast tore it up pretty good too.
And then when these guys opened up, my mech got into the internals and hit the ammo and exploded and then the fusion reactor decided to go off. So yeah, that was a good one. And then preceding damage did the damage to everybody. Now, over here, the Dasher, Fire Moth, whatever side of the fence you're standing on, we call it a Dasher, opened up on one of the vehicles right there. It's now immobilized, right?
No, it's still a 3.5 mover.
Oh.
When he blew up,
Then
they turned the other one into a mobilized.
yeah, so one's a 3.5, the other one's a pillbox.
0-0.
Yeah.
Pillbox. Blew his tracks out.
Immobile kill, basically. Okay, so but they turned around. All these vehicles are here, opened up on him, and just
They only fired streak 6s. He got connected with 3 streak 6s and melted him.
Yeah. Turned him into a fireball of damage. Like that.
I almost re-rolled the blow.
You could almost say a fire moth.
Yeah, you wish you did, because you took more damage from...
Uh-huh.
Then, over here, the Vindicator and the Panther opened up on the one striker was there, and with the crab. Crab put 2 PPCs, and the Vindicator put a PPC in it, and it's like all the damage went to one spot basically and killed it.
Yep. And then your Blackjack opened up on the Myrmidon on the hill.
Yep.
And basically blew him up, or destroyed him. Didn't blow up.
Yeah, he took out his complete side. Everything went actually for once funneled into one area instead of scattering it around.
Yep.
But the end result was these vehicles here. And that Myrmidon there hit the Panther, and well, the feet are still standing where it used to be.
Yeah, just its boots are there. That's it. The rest of it's gone.
Heavy Gauss.
It's like you hit.
Mike loses
Heavy
leg.
Gauss to the right torso and 2 AC-20s.
Yeah, it's like it just disappeared into a.
AC-20 to the CT.
Yeah, this torque is gone. Went in from one side and out the back. So that was the end of turn 3.
And
Initiative.
then all the Myrmidons over here
Yeah.
in the middle open up with PPCs on the Vindicator,
Yeah.
and pretty much he has no CT armor and he's internal.
Yeah. So we got, and then the explosion
Explosions what
added
rocked
to
him.
it. So there's not much left. It's like it's almost he's under a fourth withdraw, and who else is under?
So who's got Esprit de Corps?
Huh?
Who's got the Esprit de Corps? Okay, he dies now. What guy is that? The Griffin?
Yeah.
Could be right.
Okay, that's it. End of turn 3. Initiative.
Okay, yeah.
You got it, Brad?
7.
8. They got it. Again. We'll be back with turn 4.
All right.
Turn 4. Yeah. All right. The Mercs did not lose any mechs. That doesn't mean they didn't get the heck shot out of it. All right. Over here, the Fenris gets over here and unloads his extra pilot to get into the downed Jenner that's been fusion reactor is now trying to get going. This turn coming up. And then over here, we had the Phoenix Hawk. We had the Crab and the this mech right here fired into that one vehicle and basically stripped the armor off, but there's still got all these internal structure left. So,
Is he in the edge?
No.
okay, these
Just a maintenance check.
vehicles over here all fired into the Fenris, who had a good mod, but he lost his arm and part of his torso and 2 fusion.
He is down to a streak.
Streak 2.
Streak 2.
And an engine hit.
2 engine hits.
Left. One left.
One left.
One left. There.
One left. And
These two did.
okay, over here, what'd they do to this poor guy?
Everything but blow it up.
So
They locked the turret.
Yep.
It's on fire. It can't move. The
Lost
fire.
his turret. Turret got blown on.
No, the turret got jammed,
And-
locked, weapon malfunction. Then it got hit with Inferno, so it's on fire, and the engine got critted out, so it can't move.
So
it's-
it's technically dead.
it's dead. It's
Cruise
a,
effectively
Cruise
dead.
bailing.
it's a kill.
I think you need to put smoke on that one.
Yeah.
So give the Vindicator and the Blackjack the kill.
Yes, those two right there. And these guys are hiding in the water here as they tried to form a line, wondering where these guys went, and they backpedaled back over here so they couldn't get shot. Cowards. And let's see. And the Gurk is over here, hiding behind, away from these tanks, eyeballing with a sword that tank right there. And then we got reinforcements trundling onto the table. And this guy's, we heard, aye, as he got shot up, and he's like, I'm going with my big brothers over here to keep me safe. Okay, anything else? Did I miss anything for turn 4? So turn 5, we got initiative.
No initiative.
No, we don't.
No, there is no initiative.
No initiative. Yeah, it's just cards. Yeah, I
cards,
keep
yeah.
forgetting. We don't have that.
And all you hear is Bravo 2-2. This is Alpha 112 over. I need someone up my bloody flank right now, mate.
We be in doo doo. All right, so that is it for turn 4. So when the Jenner comes up into action, when his card comes up on a 4+, he's activated.
Yeah.
All right. And if he comes up first, and we know he's going to be activated, he's running off the table along with everybody else. Just saying.
We can jump.
True, we could. But everybody's getting off the table.
Yeah, it's time to dip.
Yeah, because our objective number 1 would have been met. So
And
objective
no way-
number 2 is,
Impossible.
yeah.
I think you guys got this one. I don't know how we're gonna win.
There's only
6
Six.
wrongs.
You cannot
And
see
scratched it.
all
only
the
a whole
blank
platoon
stares
of
looking at you going, huh?
So our objective is
All right. We'll be back with turn 5.
So our objective is
Turn 5 is now in the books. All right. The forces come off the hill here. They're moving forward. Still got 2 parking lot vehicles right there. They're not going anywhere. One did turn around, point his rear deck towards everybody, saying, I got armor there. Everything else got stripped off. You're lucky.
this PPC's working now.
All right. They opened up on this Rommel Patton tank. It's a Rommel, right?
Yeah.
And they tore it up really good. Took a bunch of PPCs and
Took a large pulse and a Gauss round from the blackjack.
and it's moved. It's down to a 3.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got some mobility.
Took a perk out before it went.
And then all this tank here, and this striker opened up on the Uller and blew its leg off.
he can't get off.
Like everything focused into the leg, took his leg off, so he's down.
Fighter.
Other mechs, the mech that we come to rescue is off the board. It got off the board. It activated and ran away.
It seems like a.
And then they still, in this turn, next turn when we move this mech, and these 2 mechs will be able to get off the board. Now, these 3-4 tanks right here, and 5, right? That one too? Opened up on the Gurkha and turned it into a pile of
It's a slide
goo.
now.
There's parts scattered downrange from here down to here as it just got obliterated with heavy Gauss ray and AC-20s, Ultras, double pumped.
There's an outline of a Gurkha on that road down there.
Yeah.
On the embankment.
It totally did. Now, this is the bad thing. This is the game's over. Because no matter what, we disengaged.
Yeah.
Because we can have another turn, nothing, you'll be able to shoot at nothing, and this
So
guy.
We can shoot at the Uller. But
Personally, I think the blackjack can win the day.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. About that. The result was we came on the board. We had an objective to rescue and reactivate a downed mech and get the Crossroads. Didn't get the Crossroads because all these super heavy ultra tanks and heavy Gauss tanks with MRMs and all that fun stuff, when they fired at a mech, it disappeared. So we were losing at least a mech a turn. So to rescue a single mech, we lost
Well, you
3.
only had 2 missions. Take the intersection, save the mech.
Yeah,
Intersection, yeah.
we
Intersection-
got the one mission.
Intersection went south.
We couldn't even get near it. Every time we got a mech even near you guys with an AC-20 Ultra, it disappeared. We got near anybody with a heavy Gauss rifle, they disappeared. Taking 25 damage on a light mech,
Yeah, not good.
they disappeared.
Yeah, we didn't have any air artillery, so I didn't.
Yeah,
This is the problem with battle value.
the battle value is not working out. It's like force seemed equal, but it's
No,
not.
I would like to see.
Because we started with literally almost 10,000 more points battle value on the recon force.
Yeah. There are light mechs with clan weapons. That raises the battle value of them, but it doesn't stop the bullets from going completely through when they get hit. And we did not stop moving. We kept moving our best mod possible, and it didn't help.
I mean, nothing that.
It's like you throw enough stuff at the wall, something's going to stick every turn. And that's what
That's what
happened.
happened with the Rommels, was the fact that there was nothing special on those guys. They were just hitting.
Yeah. You guys need 10s. You're rolling 11s and 12s.
Yeah.
How can you go? against horrible hate that you were
You
throwing
need
out.
roll eight hours, you have 2 rounds, double pumps.
Exactly.
And all that.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Constantly.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, the only way to make this is like
The only way I would play this again, if we tried it one more time, Al, would be put the tanks back on there. Don't give them anything special. Literally stock off the, stock. But you probably have 2 companies on the board.
yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah, that is a problem.
Because they didn't come close in battle value.
No kidding. I recognize it because we had highly weaponized mechs. But like I said, it doesn't matter because our battle value of our mechs were high compared to your tanks. You
Yeah.
could have 2 tanks, 3 tanks for the price of 1 light
That's
mech.
what it comes down to is just amount of volume of fire.
Yeah.
And the die are going to eventually balance out to what they are statistically.
And then
Statistically, you're
we
gonna
lose 1 mech, you didn't lose a tank. It just creeps more in your favor.
once you start to cascade, you can't stop it.
Yep. All right, so that's the end of the game. I'd say, according to the scenario, it's a tie.
Yeah.
According to losses, we got our ass
It's
kicked.
Pyrrhic victory.
Yeah.
technically. Well, it's
Pyrrhic victory.
Pyrrhic victory for the Mercenaries, and it's a complete victory for the
Wobs.
WOBs.
It's a loss for me. I lost a mech.
So did I.
I shot my own mech, killed it.
Yep, that happens.
I don't feel very good right now.
I told him to run that Oleron.
Anything else until the
Probably
next
lost
time?
to Boston
Black,
last week
bittersweet.
or last time.
All right,
I don't know, Texas.
we'll see you in another one. Elkricks out.